Hello and welcome. In today's video I would like to take you behind the scenes of something that is very important but also very often overlooked. This video is about how I actually plan and organize my portrait sessions. In this video I will take you through the entire process, from my very first contact with a model to the actual shoot. So if you've ever wondered how to prepare smoother, more relaxed sessions, this video is exactly for you. So the very first step is to reach out for a model. Most of the time I connect with models via Instagram. So I have 3 different strategies at this platform. The first strategy I usually apply is to search Instagram with certain hashtags. For example, if I am at a certain city or specific region, I use hashtags. For example, I'm living in Bavaria in Germany, so if I'm looking for new models I just use a hashtag #BuyAModel. Or in November, when I will go on a trip to Sevilla and probably try to do a shooting there, I just use a hashtag #SevillaModel. If the strategy doesn't turn out well, I use Instagram's location search and just scroll through all the profiles and look if there is a suitable match for my idea. If it's going to be more spontaneous, I have a third strategy, for example, like when a model cancels or I suddenly have a free date available. In this case, I post a casting call on Instagram. Responses I got so far are usually very positive and I often make new contacts that way. Next comes planning the details. First, I choose a location. I have a few locations that I use regularly, but I'm always on the lookout for new spots. For fresh ideas, I often use Google Maps. Then comes fixing the time. I use an app called Sun Surveyor on my phone or computer, and it shows me the sun's position, the golden hour and blue hour times, and sunrise and sunset. For me, Sun Surveyor is probably the most important planning tool. Most of the time I aim for the golden hour in the evening. Just to be honest, the light at this time is just unbeatable. After that, I decide the outfit order together with a model. Once the location is set, I usually ask them to send some outfit photos, and I figure out what fits the location best and in which order they make the most sense. Finally, I set the meeting point. In this case, I just use a pin on Google Maps so that there is no confusion. What's also important is just to make a rough estimate how long the shoot will take. Usually in my case a shooting lasts for 90 to 120 minutes if it is a standard session, so both sides know exactly what to expect. On my shoot day I like to stay organized. So for me that means that I have some certain routines I always repeat. For example, I usually start with cleaning the camera, cleaning the lenses, checking if everything works, then I charge all necessary batteries, then I start to pack everything I need for the shooting. So for example my tripods, memory cards, some drinks, and if it's going to be a longer shooting I even pack some snacks. If the weather looks tricky, I reach out to a model again and start to discuss alternatives. In some cases we just have to reschedule the shooting, sometimes we just switch the location and use something that is a bit more sheltered. Once we meet, I usually start with a short briefing. I explain the model the location with all the possible spots, the vibe we want to get and how we will work together as a team. Then the most important part for me is to create a positive atmosphere. I try to make the model feel relaxed and comfortable right from the start of a shooting. If a model is more experienced, I usually let them move freely and experiment. If not, I'll give gentle guidance. Sometimes by suggesting small adjustments, sometimes by showing example poses on my phone. That makes it easier and takes a lot of pressure from a model. I also like to review some of the photos together with the model during the session. This way the model immediately sees what we are going to create and gets a clear idea of the mood and the results. It helps them feel more confident and often sparks new ideas for poses and expressions. On top of that, I give positive feedback, plan small breaks and keep the session fun instead of stressful. For me, a relaxed and collaborative atmosphere is always the key for authentic portraits. That is basically my process for planning and organizing portrait shoots. For me, it all comes down to communication and good preparation, because when both sides feel confident and comfortable, photos always turn out to be more authentic and powerful. And now I would like to hear from you. How do you plan your shoots? Do you like to keep things more spontaneous, or do you prefer more detailed planning? Please let me know in the comments. I'm really curious. And if you have enjoyed this video, it would mean a lot if you hit the like button, drop a comment and subscribe to my channel. With your support, you really help me to keep on creating content like this. So thank you very much for watching and have a nice day.